So today, I'm going to be doing a really quick and easy install on the S2000. This is a aftermarket performance air filter from Cosworth that I'm going to be putting on the car. I believe what's on the car right now is just an OEM one. I don't know when it's been changed, but it looks a little bit dirty. So I found this for sale locally online, so I figured I would pick it up and just refresh the air filter system. So it'll be a quick and easy how-to, and we'll just get started. So first thing you want to do, obviously, is just pop your hood. Over. Don't mind the car, it's super dusty right now, just sitting in storage. So we want to prop this up. Now, this is the factory air box. Super simple. There's just these little clips that go along the side. All you have to do is kind of press down, and that's it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of just all the way around. So all you have to do is go through, push all of those out to remove them, and then we can slide this top piece off, just like that. So as you can see, this is the filter that we're going to be replacing. So all we have to do is kind of move this out of here. It's held in with a little pin at the bottom, so you just have to wiggle that out, and then we should be able to just slide the filter off of this elbow piece. And just like that, here's our old filter. So right there in the middle, there's a little indentation to put the little pin in, so that's going to line up there, and we'll just slide it back into the elbow portion. Going in, slide this guy in, just like so, and we'll just work our way down. It's kind of hard to see, so it'll probably help to have a light just to make sure that you're matching up that bottom pin. Make sure everything's lined up good. So as you can see, this is the filter that I just pulled out of the car. I believe this filter element's supposed to be either a yellow or green color. This one looks like it's supposed to be yellow, but it is definitely very filthy. We got lots of dust, different particles, etc. I know kind of the running joke is any quick oil change place that you go to, they'll tell you, oh, your oil filter's bad, your air filter's bad, even though it's brand new. But this one clearly needed to be replaced, so it's a good thing that we're getting to it. So we're going to dispose of that guy. And if we come back to the car, basically, just to wrap things up, we have our new Cosworth air filter in place here. So everything that's lined up here will basically naturally translate into being lined up in the air box. There is that pin, like I said, on the filter element itself that will line up to the bottom portion of the box. So with that in, all we have to do is reinstall our top cover, and all we have to do is basically put it like so. And it only goes on one way, so once it's sitting down nice and pretty, then that means you're good to go. And to put these clips back on, you just have to bring them towards the box, and then they clip into place. So you just go around, make sure all 6 are clipped in place, and just like that, we'll be wrapped up. So yeah, so that's it. So hopefully that helps you out. It's a quick and very simple replacement install. The main thing that I didn't actually want to go to an aftermarket intake system with the S2000 is that most things that I've read, this factory air box is actually quite efficient. I have this replica carbon fiber spoon snorkel that I got from the previous owner. It wasn't on the car, but he gave it to me, but I noticed the snorkel portion on the factory one was trimmed because you need to trim it to run this snorkel. So I figured putting the snorkel on would actually help draw some cold air. This actually feeds it straight from the bumper It's a little bit tough to see, but it feeds it right on this area of the car. So that'll feed cold air into the intake box. So that's the main reason why I wanted just to keep this with a factory setup. And also intakes apparently don't really make that much power on the S2000s because these are actually designed pretty well. So the main thing I did, I wasn't even necessarily looking for an improvement in terms of airflow. I just wanted to refresh the car and have a clean air filter in there. But a Cosworth one popped up, so put that one in there. Obviously, you can go with the OEM one. There is a K&N one as well too, which is actually pretty popular. I've seen a lot of LHT performance videos with the K&N one, but this one popped up for, I think I paid like $40 for it. So it was pretty cheap. I think the K&N one new is usually around $90. So, and that's all in Canadian pricing. I didn't really necessarily want to spend that much. Also, the K&N one is an oiled filter. I've had dry setups on all of my previous cars that had aftermarket air filters, so I kind of like sticking to that. Yeah, so that's kind of the main reason I went with this Cosworth one, because it was local, cheap, and readily available for me. So yeah, so hopefully that helps. Quick and easy install. Honestly, it only took me a couple minutes. So if you're doing this yourself, it'll be very quick. You don't even need any hand tools, which is a great part. Just your fingers, essentially. So if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below and I'll get back to them. But it's a relatively straightforward install. So I can't really see too much. Unfortunately, it is wintertime right now, and as you can see with all the dust on the car, I'm not driving it. I'll be taking it out in the spring, so it would have been kind of cool to do a side-by-side comparison of the factory air filter and this new Cosworth one and see if there's any difference in sound. I would guess probably not, because it's within the stock air box. I know a thing that I've seen in the LHT videos is they'll actually kind of block off this. This is like a resonator, so they'll block off a portion here, and then there's a divider in this box as well, and they'll remove that. And apparently that does open up a bit of induction noise. By how much, not too sure. I can't imagine it being terribly too much, but this car does already have a decent amount of induction noise in VTEC, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. That's just a quick little video. Figured I'd try to give at least some S2000 content over the winter. But yeah, thanks for watching.